Okay, so today is day 12 of me recording myself every day until I'm successful. Right, we back at it again. The power of your subconscious mind. We're going to be standing up doing today's video because I just felt like, energy just felt like I should be walking around. But chapter 11 is your subconscious mind as your partner in success, right? So overall, this chapter just gives a bunch of different examples of how we can use our subconscious mind and a bunch of different ways to access it and ways that we can tell ourselves things for whatever it is we want to achieve, right? So he gives a bunch of different examples. Like, for example, he talks about a kid who was failing school, and that kid, it was because of the thoughts that he was having, but instead he shifted those thoughts versus hating his teachers and despising them, and he started praying for his teachers and saying he loves them. He turned out to all A's, businesswomen, stock women, use ideas like practicing that acting method that we talked about, where she would pretend like she was talking to $1 million investor and bouncing back ideas, and things end up coming true. And versus another lady who wanted a new car because she kept catching a bus, so she got a Cadillac. She was dreaming about this Cadillac and imagining it vividly, like the details of it, her opening the door, her driving it, and things like that. And her uncle ended up giving her his Cadillac and all the things. So energy just flows, bro. It's crazy how it works. But wait, let me grab my other book with my notes in it. But yeah, so it's all basically just saying the same thing. Like, his examples are just how we access the subconscious mind and believe in it to get us what we want, right? So I'm not going to go too deep into details. The book is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, if anybody out there does want to go read this stuff on their own, but that would take freaking years if I really sat here and try to explain plus read everything to y'all. So I just point out what sticks out to me. But let's get right into it, right? So he talks about the 3 steps to success, his definition of 3 steps to with success and what they are, right? So the first step he talks about is to find something that you love to do, right? So that's basically just a passion. Find something that you love to do and do it. And he brings up something good, because a lot of people, we don't know what we love to do. Like, it's not easy to find something that you're passionate about. Or maybe you had something that you were passionate about and you lost that passion, and then you're just confused and you don't know what's going on. So his suggestion is that if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what you love, pray consistently for it, for the answer to what you love to do. And he gives us a specific prayer to use, and it says, "The infinite intelligence in my subconscious mind reveals to me my true place in life." Right? So that's something that you could do if you don't know what it is you love to do, and be consistent with it and believe and just trust that it'll come. And like he says it in the book, that when it comes, you'll know, because sometimes we have thoughts that we come in. It's like intuition versus forced thoughts. Like, forced thoughts, they come in aggressively, like they come in rapidly as a bunch of just thoughts when you're just thinking about a lot of stuff, versus intuition. This is what I feel like when I feel an intuitive thought, it comes at the most random moments, like when you're not even trying to think about it. It just comes like when it's meant to be, or it'll be a sign from God. Like, you'll just be walking down the street and say you keep seeing, you just see, like, say that you don't know what you love to do, but what you love to do is paint, for example, right? And you just are walking down the street one random day, you look left, you see a beautiful painting, and then you just like have this feeling within you, and it just touches you, and you think so deeply about how you love to paint, right? So that's what he says. If you don't know what you love to do, you can pray for it and just be patient and consistent with it and hope that it comes. Well, don't hope that it comes, believe that it'll come. Have faith that it'll come, right? So next, that's step 1. Step 2 is to specialize in a particular branch of work and strive to excel in it, right? So once you know what you love to do, specialize in something specific. So he's basically saying, don't try to do a bunch of different things, right? Specialize in a specific branch of work and specialize in it and strive to excel in it. So he says something here that kind of stuck out to me. He says, you can't be successful by just getting by. right? And he says that, and what I thought about when he says you can't be successful by just getting by, if you're just trying to get by, you'll never reach your full potential, right? So if you want to be successful, if you want to be something extraordinary in life, if you want to leave a mark, if you want to be more than average, you have to strive to excel, which is what we talked about, doing your best. It's not about working so hard to where you are working all day and you are killing yourself mentally and like you don't even want to function in life, like to where you hate in life is not that deep. You should never want to work yourself so hard to where you are burned out and things like that, because I've experienced that before, like burning myself out before. So I'm still trying to find a balance like between stuff like that. But I just was walking and what I thought about this morning was this is like a cheat code, because I'm literally working on myself and I'm just recording, showing y'all like even when the camera's not on, I'm going for walks. I'm trying to meditate. I'm working on myself and just working on my breath, controlling my breath and things like that. So that's just my little get lit, Shay. I be in a party and I be going cray. But then, so that's step 2, specialize in something and excel in it, right? So strive to excel in it. Strive to be the best you that you can be in whatever it is you want to do, anything. And then step 3, which he says is the most important step. So we got step 1, find what you love to do. Step 2, specialize in a particular branch of work and strive to excel in it. And then we have step 3, the most important. You must be sure that whatever you desire doesn't contribute to only your success. Right? So that's step 3, and he considers it the most important one. Right? And why does he consider most important? He says, your idea must go forth with purpose of blessing or serving the world. Right? So that's basically just saying whatever you want to do, it has to be bigger than you. Like, you can't just only, if the reason why you want to do something is only for you, I don't know, maybe I can't speak for anybody else, but I just personally feel like it won't last. Like, it's not, myself isn't a strong enough motivator. Like, if I only think about myself, like, because what I'm going to do on those days where I don't feel like it, what I'm going to do on those days where I'm not happy, what I'm going to do on those days where I'm not in a good mood, because we all inevitably are going to have those days. But when it's bigger than you, it's like a different type of push that you can use, right? So like he says, we have to find something that's serving more than us, whether it be your reason for success is you want to help your family, or you want to change your neighborhood, or you want to help people, or anything. But it just has to be bigger than you is what he's saying, right? So I'm going to point out one quote in the book, because I didn't really highlight any quotes this chapter, just because I felt like most of this stuff, like I said in the beginning, was the same thing. Like, this chapter was just literally all him giving examples of different people using the subconscious in different areas of work or school or whatever to achieve success, right? But this is one thing that did stick out to me. So he's talking about, like, basically people who have a lot of money and are successful, right? So people who have a lot of money and are successful, because he's considered the literal subtitle of this is the measure of true success, right? So he talks about people who have a lot of money, but they do fucked up stuff, basically. Like, so you might be rich, but you rob the bank to get rich, or you scamming to get rich, or you like stealing, or any type of thing. So basically, you're not getting that money in a true, honest way. Right, so what he says here is, someone may seem to succeed for a while, but the money obtained by fraud often takes wings and flies away. Even if it does not, when we rob from another, we rob from ourselves. The mood of lack and limitation that leads to our behaviors manifests in itself in others, in other ways as well, in our body, our home life, or our relationship with others. I'm sorry, I kind of was butchering that reading there. But yeah, what does he say here? He's literally just saying, yeah, they might seem to succeed for a while, but one, it doesn't last very long. And even if it does maybe it might last, yeah. Maybe it might last, maybe you might keep getting racks, maybe you might keep running it up. But as we talked about yesterday, you're paying in other forms of exchange, because you can't get something for nothing. So yeah, you're not technically paying money, or you're not losing money. You might keep getting more money, but you are giving up your peace of mind. You're giving up your character. You're giving up your integrity. Like, one of the things that he said that it made me think about, like, say somebody like El Chapo, for example, right? Drug lord, all the money in the world. But he got to worry about, he can't even walk outside and go to a store because he got to worry about, I might die, or I might get arrested, or he got people in his head, like, or just not, I'm just saying him because that's somebody everybody know, but anybody who's like in that field of crime and doing anything like this fucked up stuff. Right, so yeah, you might have a lot of money, but you're sacrificing that peace of mind. Or yeah, you might have a lot of money, but you're not a good person, and you won't even feel good within. You won't feel good about yourself, because you know you're getting over on other people at the end of the day. And when you really think about yourself, you won't feel good. You might feel good with that little bit of money, but that's short-term gratification. So this is where he talks about the measure of true success. Right, so he says, there is no success without peace of mind. What good is a person's accumulated wealth if he cannot sleep nights, is sick, or has a guilt complex? Right, so there's no success without. I mean, yeah, you can have money, but that's not true success, is what he's saying. True success isn't only about the money. True success is about being happy within ourselves. And then, like we said yesterday, the money just adds on to that success with the things that you can do with it, because it's a tool. It's not. We don't want to idolize money, but we do want to use it to benefit us, and we need it in this life. Right, so that's cool. Good morning. All right, cool. So yeah, like I said, I didn't really point out too much in the chapter because it was real repetitive, but he made me think. Like, I remember day one when I talked about it a little bit, and I said, I don't even know. I just named this title list, but I don't even know what I technically think success means to me just yet, right? But he kind of made me think about it today when I was reading this, and I felt like this was the perfect chapter, because it revolves around everything that goes on here. And one thing that he made me think about, that like I kind of already thought about it, but he put it into more of a clear vision in my mind. And it's exactly right. Like, true success for me, yes, I want to accumulate wealth, accumulate money, but help people, like he says, serving others, getting that peace of mind. And when does that end is what I was thinking. Like, when am I satisfied? When? Because I don't know. It was just such like a deep thing that I was thinking about. Like, So what does success mean to me? Because he gave his definitions of it, but I like what he had to talk about, right? But I don't know. That's just something I was thinking about. Like, success is such a term that can mean so many different things to anyone. So let me know what y'all think about this and what y'all think success is, right? But let's end it off with the highlights. I really want to know that. Wouldn't? I'll know. I'll know when I'm satisfied. I don't know. But the highlights are: success means successful living. When you are peaceful, happy, joyous, and doing what you love to do, you are successful. So that's his definition of success. Find out what you love to do, then do it. If you don't know your true expression, ask for guidance, and the lead will come. Cool. Next, specialize in your particular field and try to know more about it than anyone else. So basically, whatever you want to do, just learn about it. Be the best that you can be in it. Like, live for it. Like, indulge in it. Like, just if you love it, then if you're passionate about it, you'll naturally just do stuff like that. Like, you'll want to learn more about it because you'll want to be the best at whatever it is you're doing. Right? Next, those who are successful are not selfish. Their main desire in life is to serve humanity. And that's one of the main things that I've been learning, like, as I got older. Like, yeah, there are messed up people out here, but there's two people to everything. Like, so many successful people out here are great humans. Like, there's so many successful people out here who are great people, who help so many people, who are amazing people. And I feel like, yeah, a lot of times we did think of success in a bad way. But when you really look at it, there's so many great people out here doing great things. Next, there's no true success without peace of mind. A successful person possesses great psychological and spiritual understanding. Cool. If you understand an objective clearly, you will be provided with the necessities through the wonder-working power of your subconscious mind. We talked about that. Your thought fused with feeling becomes a subjective belief, and according to your belief is it done unto you. So your thought fused with feeling becomes a subconscious relief. Subconscious basically is what that subjective means, right? So if we have a thought and we feel it as true, it becomes a subjective belief. That subconscious belief, it becomes true within us. So if you think it and you actually feel it's true, then yeah, it'll become a thing. And it is done unto you. The power of your sustained imagination draws forth the miracle working powers of your subconscious mind. Cool. If you are seeking promotion at work, imagine your employer, supervisor, or loved one congratulating you on your promotion. Make the picture vivid and real. Hear the voice, see the gestures, and feel the reality of it all. Continue to do this frequently, and through the frequent occupancy of your mind, you will experience the joy of your answered prayer. All right, so that relates to one of the examples that he gave of somebody using their subconscious, where he said they literally, like, imagined the outcome that they desire, and they thought about the people, their loved ones, like, congratulating them on getting whatever it is they desired. And you got to feel it, too. You got to see it, like, vividly, like, every detail, like, as if you were, just close your eyes and just, like, paint everything in details exactly how you want it to be. Right. So next it says, your subconscious mind is a storehouse of memory. For a perfect memory, affirm frequently. The infinite intelligence of my subconscious mind reveals to me everything I need to know at all times, everywhere. Cool. If you wish to sell a home or property of any kind, affirm slowly, quietly, and feelingly as follows. Infinite intelligence attracts to me the buyer for this house or property who wants it and who prospers in it. Sustain this awareness, and the deep recurrence of your subconscious mind will bring it to pass. I'm about to go swim to that boat type shit. What they say? Type shit. That'd be cracking me up. Rub your hands type shit. Next, lastly, the idea of success contains all the elements of success. Repeat the word success to yourself frequently with faith and conviction, and you will be under subconscious compulsion to succeed. Cool. All right, so thank you for watching. That's going to wrap today's video up. I didn't want to try to force too many quotes in there, so I hope y'all still was able to learn something from today. You feel me? Because like I said, a lot of it was just him explaining, like, different stories, like, literally. And then I just summarize everything else for us. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all got those notifications on so y'all could be here tomorrow for day 13. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's, like, literally, I'm going to tell y'all this. One day at a time, bro. One day at a time. I remember day one, like, when I recorded it, it just felt overwhelming. Like, I hope y'all can see the difference in even how my comfortability, like, the day one, bro, I was so uncomfortable. And I'm pretty sure it shows because, like, I'm trying to leave everything in here. But I'm not trying. I am leaving everything in here because I'm just doing it. And I want it to be as raw and uncut and natural as possible. Like, you feel me? I don't want to edit none of this shit. But I hope y'all can see, like, the transition of just the confidence that's building within even doing stuff like this and seeing people walk by me. And because that's another thing. That's why I was really so nervous. Like, just seeing people walk by me and shit, and, like, seeing me talking to a camera. Like, I'm thinking around, looking. But, like, you feel me? I'm getting better with it. Like, I'm just getting better, and I'm going to continue to grow in all aspects of my life. Everything. I'm getting taller. I'm getting quicker. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting flyer. I'm getting denier. She trying to come to the crib, but she just a liar. Oh, I despise her. But, like, the video is Shaestackz, and I'm with the video. And if you leave a comment, then leave it on this video. And I'm out. Catch y'all in the next one.